Where there is heartbreak on one side, there is joy on the other. Congratulations, Los Angeles Dodgers. You have won the World Series championship. I do respect certain players like Clayton Kershaw of the LA Dodgers. He deserved it. Also, manager and coach Dave Roberts. He's a really likable guy. His team won so deservingly. And just a stat, the last 5 teams that have played the World Series in a Game 7, it's the visiting team that have won. So the odds were in the favor of the Dodgers. But they also put in Yamamoto, which was crazy because he pitched the last game and his arm should have fallen off. But he still proceeded to stop the Blue Jays bats. So congrats on you. And, compared to 2 All-Stars on the Blue Jays and 5 on the Dodgers, yeah, they were heavily favored to win for sure. And plus, they spent millions and millions on their players compared to the Blue Jays. One of those things went into extra innings. There's so many chances. Really, the Blue Jays, they were hit so many times already. Springer multiple times, but he still came up the bat and was able to play. Resilience. Alejandro Kirk got hit again. And then also Dalton Varsho did a face plant in the outfield grass. Saved a few runs from his catch. But yeah, there are a lot of memorable plays. And really, I give all credit to the Blue Jays. They've won the heart of Canada. They've done so well this season. They gave us reason to believe and hope that there is a rebuild team maybe next year. But we've been here before. Remember 2015 and 2016 seasons? Yeah, those are exciting. I admit. Fell short. But for me, it was in 1991 where I first experienced my heartbreak with the Blue Jays when they made it all the way to the ALCS. And they lost against the Minnesota Twins. Twins then went on to win the World Series. So that season, 1991, was a heartbreak for me. And I know in 1989, they also made it to the ALCS. Played against the Athletics, which I didn't follow baseball then. But in 1981, I did. And unfortunately, the following year, 1992, is when they won their first World Series. I was so elated, so happy. I was a youngster, teenager, and my 13-year-old just going on watching this game and going, wow, they finally won the World Series. That is awesome. And then they repeated in 1993. That was awesome. And Joe Carter hit his famous home run on my birthday on October 23rd, 1993. I'll never forget that. That was joy, just watching that game, bottom of the ninth, which it could have happened tonight. Honestly, I watched the game tonight, and it could have. Same scenarios kind of came up. We could have won it with just one swing of the bat over the fence. Would have been over. The Jays would have won, but it wasn't meant to be. Perhaps next year we can do the same thing. You lose one, you can win the following season, or the following 2 seasons, or the following 3 seasons. You never know. Game of baseball. The Blue Jays, thank you for the memories. Me attending Game 6 and 7 of the ALCS. It was so much fun to watch my first playoff games. Such a thrill for you guys to win it that way. I wish you would have won it in Game 7 here. That would have been so cool to see again. After 32 years, Canada really deserves it. But, in reality, the Blue Jays have been to the World Series 3 times and have only lost 1. The other 2, they were 92 and 93 seasons. There you go. There's always next year. But in other good news is that now Blue Jays are over. We can turn our attention to my Rough Rider team, who will be playing in the playoffs next week against the BC Lions. So go Riders, go. Go Riders, go. Watch them win. I guarantee it.